start with the obvious and just sort of reflect on Delani's injury and what that means to him and you.
Yeah, I mean, that's the worst part of sports, injuries. This one in particular hurts for Delani. No one that's played here for us has given more to the team and the program than Delani. So I'm devastated for him that this is this way he spends the next 8 weeks or 6 weeks or whatever. And then obviously it has a huge impact on our team. He's no one guy that could replace him. We're not losing him in terms of he'll be here and he'll be supporting us. But to not have him on the floor, someone who's been our best player and our leader, that's obviously a huge challenge for us.
How would you handle your personnel, or have you decided yet, in terms of your backcourt?
Yeah, so it's interesting, John. We talked, I think, in 2014 when Cedric Lindsey got hurt. We probably tried to shorten things up, the bench, the games. Like we played well. After that, I think I don't think we're going to do that as much as probably just try some different things. Certainly Mikkel has played a ton of minutes. Beardis White is now playing more and more minutes. But I don't think we'll go exclusively with that. I think we'll give some other guards some opportunities, and then also play with lineups where maybe it's not as traditional of an off guard at guard. So really, we don't necessarily know just yet, but just trying different things to shake things up and give ourselves the best chance to win and give as many guys as possible an opportunity to help impact us.
It sounds as if you hold out hope that Delani could play again for Richmond this season.
Well, to a certain degree, I don't know, when they get in there, usually you know a little bit more about the actual timing. So I have no idea. Certainly, I'd like to have a little bit of hope for that, but in reality, I have no idea. And I think usually when we get the report after how the surgery went, and just in terms of some of the, how the extra inflammation and things like that, you usually get a little bit of an idea whether you can shave some time off. But I have no idea.
Pardon this, but with this eligibility thing now, I feel compelled to ask, is this his last possible season as a Spider?
I have no idea.
Touché.
What's been the message amongst the team? Because everybody now has to elevate their game a little bit more with the line, but maybe telling them maybe not being too much.
Yeah.
Don't go outside of what we are asking you to.
Yeah, I think, yesterday was the first day, since the news of the injury. So I think the idea is that, we have a great group of guys, and not just coach speak, but we have high character. We have guys that are together. We have really great camaraderie. We really need to build on that, and have everybody pour in. And our strength being the fact that we do have depth and we do have a deep roster, and we have guys who can contribute, and we need the very best from everybody. And if we can do that, then I think we can find ways to be successful. I feel like, this is a huge blow because Delani represents how exactly we want to do it, not only off the court, but on the court. He plays the way we want to be aggressive but skilled. We want to, be aggressive but patient and have a really good understanding of what it takes. And so hopefully we can build off of that and continue to grow. But it's going to take all of us, and we need to have everyone contribute and be at their best for as long a period of time as possible.
How's Delani?
Delani he's wonderful. He's really one of one, very unique person. Just tremendous leader. Tremendous mom. But I worry about him because this is something. I would usually say you only get a certain amount of time to do this. But, to put as much work as he's done, not just on his own game and making sure he's in shape and strong and playing well, but how much he invests into the whole team. So it's devastating. It's the worst part of sports, and it's something we talked to the team about, making sure that as much as he supported us, since all of us have been here, all the players have been here, we really need to make sure we support him and take care of him, because this is something that's very difficult for him to face.
How much do you tinker with things schematically?
Yeah. Yeah, I think a fair amount, to be honest. We're generally usually a pretty consistent program, but I think it's time that we could, try some different things. Whether that be lineups, having different, whether that's plays or starts to plays or defense. I think it's something that's open for us, and again, having a coachable group makes that a little bit makes that a lot easier. So yeah, we're gonna try some things and see if we can find a few things that work for us.
Coach Duchamp just visited with us. I wonder if you might share your thoughts on when he started at the table and how this acclimation has gone for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's really, well, first of all, he's an incredibly impressive person. Wonderful teammate, great guy. And he's a scorer. I mean, that's a unique thing to have, as somebody who can score the ball. And I think I'm trying to help him to have a greater sense of team basketball. Not that he's a selfish player, but he's a natural scorer. And I think he's really working hard at doing that. And then he's also bringing us his ability to score. So he's been great. He's been great to have here. I think there's even better play within him. I think he started off the conference season very well, but I think there's even better play within him, and I'm excited to see it.
Duchamp, obviously the news is about Delani and his absence here for 8 weeks or so. How do you think that will affect this team, and in what ways would you think this would affect the team?
Yeah, just like Coach said, although he's not going to be on the court with us for some time, but he's going to still be part of the team, and he's our captain. He's going to be leading us from the sideline and in practice. So I think his presence will be felt here, and I think that some adjustments will need to take place, and just an opportunity for the team to come together and step up, have everyone step up and contribute to winning. So,
from a personal standpoint, you're the second leading scorer and have been scoring more lately. How do you think this affects your role on the team?
I'm just gonna continue to find the spots on the court that I feel comfortable in. Trying to move with the offense that we've been practicing recently, and just try to put myself in the best positions to score. And obviously having guards and forwards and big guys like that we have, and the passing that they're able to make, I think it's gonna make easier for everyone to score. So I think just to continue to play together and kind of get the sense for how we want to play.
Aggressive offensively with Delani out?
I think I just have to stay as aggressive as I've been. I think just read the defense, read the game, see what they're giving us, and just play from there. I feel like I'm always aggressive. It's just a matter of kind of making adjustments and listening to coaches on what I can do better and how I can adjust to the game in that situation. So.
Coach mentioned the other night, even after the loss to George Mason, he felt you guys were significantly better than you were 2 weeks ago. I assume you'd concur with that. In what ways are you better, and what's the next step?
I mean, we showed that we can play really hard against very physical teams. I think that has to define us moving forward, and in that way, in this league, we put ourselves in the best position to win. So I think that has to be a standard moving forward. Even without Delani, we have to stay together and be tough on the glass, be tough on defense. Kind of have that sense of togetherness to us, and kind of believe in the offense to come.
Do you feel like it's coming together? I know we've used the word it's been a grind through the non-conference portion. Is that changing now for you guys? Feel it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to get easier at all, but we kind of go in the groove of things. We kind of sense the league, sense the opponents. I think that helps us a lot, the 2 wins that we had, and even the game against Mason. I think we had a chance to win the game on the road, which is never an easy thing to do, but we have an opportunity coming up tomorrow at our home court to continue the winning.
Hey, Delani was sorry, Robert. Delani was very good at getting to the free throw line, as are you. What is the reason for your ability to get to the line?
It's just being aggressive and kind of sensing the defense, seeing if they have big guys who want to jump, kind of playing off shot fakes, and just being able to read the game inside. I think all these guys in the league are very physical, and you want to use that against them if you can. And I think Delani and I are kind of utilizing that opportunity.
You talked a lot about offense. What is this absence? How does it affect you guys defensively?
I mean, in terms of leadership, obviously he's the one that's always talking on the court. I think, especially as a senior and with some older guys here, I think we have to step up in terms of communication on the court. I think that's going to be the big key for us moving forward. So everyone's on the same page, and I think we can be really good with if we communicate well. So.
Hey, can you reflect on your journey in Bosnia, Herzegovina, London, Germany?
No. Bosnia, Herzegovina, London, Serbia, Bosnia, U.S. and then here. Yes.
Mostly Serbia was hoops related, right?
Yeah, Serbia's hoops related, but Bosnia too is a.
His dad was or is what occupation?
Yeah.
What occupation?
Oh yeah, he's a diplomat, so he worked as an ambassador as ambassador of Bosnia and Herzegovina in the UK. So that's why we moved to London for 3 years. That was kind of 2015. That was kind of long ago. Yeah, they spent 3 years. I spent 2 years there, and as I wanted to play basketball, so I kind of moved to Serbia for an opportunity to continue my ambition of playing professionally. So.
How did the opportunity at the Hotchkiss School present itself?
That came very late in the. It was through some people around who were connected with the U.S. And I had connections with prep schools and stuff. They kind of presented the opportunity to me, and I really wasn't aware of the U.S. path as much growing up, and when I kind of decided to move to U.S., it was based on my academic and athletic aspirations, but I wasn't really super certain about that in the moment. So when I saw that, I think it was a great opportunity to kind of do both, which you're not really able to do in Europe, and kind of always had the dreams of playing professionally, even when I was here. So.
When you graduated from Dartmouth, that was economic, correct?
Yes.
Economic.
Yes.
What brought you here as opposed to VCU or William & Mary or Ohio? I
really enjoyed the people here. I think the personable approach and kind of the family atmosphere that I felt here at Richmond was a huge part for coming here. I mean, being able to kind of talk to Tyler, talk to Grant Golden in the recruiting process showed me a lot about what kind of connections they have and what kind of a relationship they have with the coach and the coaching staff. I think that was huge for me, and seeing those guys also do very well after Richmond also kind of showed the testament of Coach Mooney's work here, and also winning the A10 regular season kind of gave me a hope of doing it over again this year.